Hello, hello, hello. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Uh-oh. Perfect. And I'll just minimize you right there. Let's go live here. Let's pull it up here. Let's pull it up here. Awesome. Hey guys, how's it going? We're starting off with the puzzle battle as usual. And here we go. We got a 1700. Let's do it. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Checkmate in 1, 2 again. Another back rank idea. And let's see. Is this portrait mode right here? Sorry guys, just pulling up some stuff here too. I wish I could pull it up beforehand, but I haven't got to that level of understanding yet. Checkmate on F7, Scholar's Mate idea. Checkmate in 1 on H6 over here. Why not? Another Scholar's Mate idea on F2. Another Scholar's Mate on F7. Oop, there we go. Only Fawns, how's it going, man? Unprotected Knight here, so let's just take that guy. Queen F7 check and then mate on G7. Rolling Rooks checkmate pattern right here. B6 check, we're going to remove the defender. A6 check, and then we can take the rook here for free. Queen G4 check, and then the rook will slide over for a mate. This one right here, rook to G3, checkmates. This one right here, free money. Best way to get out of check is captures. And what's this one? Just another capture. This one right here, unprotected rook, so it's check and takes. Why not? Unprotected rook, free money, guys. What is this one? Oh, free queen this time. Chess is easy, guys. Chess is very easy. Is it rook F7 check, king takes? But I don't see the next check after that. So I think we're just going to take this rook here. Why not? Unprotected rook, check and then takes. Where's the first? Ah, it's a back rank checkmate yet again, guys. And this one right here, unprotected bishop. Thank you. And should we just trade here? I don't see why we shouldn't. And this gives us time to bring our rook into the game. Or save the rook, sorry. What's this one right here? Unprotected pawn. I was thinking about taking, but I don't really see what that does. Oh, we have to get out of this. Oh, never mind. Maybe we should just play pawn e5. Pawn takes here? Yes, because after queen takes check, and then we can take here, removing the defender. Rook g4 check. Let's get that guy out the way. Bishop check should lead to a mate. 1, 2. There we go. Queen takes on e3. And then we have checkmating ideas. This one right here, just ignore, right? Let's open up the H file here. That's the most important thing. And I would take with the pawn if they did do that. Queen takes on H3 is a mate, even better than a free rook. Bring in that second piece so we can get a checkmate. And it's 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Where's the checkmate at? Queen E6 check. Remove the defender because it's a back rank checkmate idea. This one right here, is it Queen H4 check? But then I don't see the next check. That's the problem. So Queen H4 check, king over here. I think it is this move. Let's try it out. So let's check, check, and then there's no good way to stop checkmate here on G7. Why not? Here we have what's called Tomanov's checkmate pattern. Check, check, and then mate. This one right here, Greek gift, check, check, knight over. They have to sacrifice the queen or they're going to get checkmated. Black to move. Uh-oh, and that's it. Ooh, a gold coin already, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Uh-oh, how's it going, seller room? I need to call you or talk to you already. So, yeah, maybe I'll talk to you tonight, okay, dude? But I got to start getting ready to buy my house, basically. So, I mean, at least thoughts for it. At least thoughts for it. I know I just moved into my new place, but, yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go to the next one. I have a question. Would you prefer bullet or blitz? I think I would like blitz. Blitz will give me a little bit more time to think. I usually only do the bullet because it was perfect for the short, the shorts. Literally, it was good for the shorts, and so that's why I would do it. And you know, I prefer more time to think, especially against these young guys. They're too fast, man. They're too fast. Good morning. The mug for today is the Oogie Boogie Man. King Jesse James. I don't know about that. Good morning, Soon. How's it going? How's it going? Good morning. Happy Monday. Everyone loves Mondays, and I love Mondays particular too. One more, and then we're going to jump into the arena. So let's do it. And then pineapple is for water. We got to keep them going, guys. We got to keep them going. Coffee's in the small one. Hey, how's it going, James Black? Here we go. Back rank checkmate, 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Another back rank checkmate, bishop guards on h2. Another back rank checkmate, they have to give up their queen. 2 bishops should be winning. Let's go grab that pawn and get that pawn across the board. Past pawns must be pushed. Easy thing to win are king and pawn. Back rank checkmate on e8. Let's bring in some more pieces. Queen could not checkmate by herself. No piece can checkmate by themselves. Queen to f2 is going to be a checkmate. Queen to g3 is a fool's mate idea. Queen g2 check and then mate. Unprotected bishop. Let's do queen check and then we'll take. This one right here, unprotected rook, is a mate in 1. And this one right here, unprotected bishop, is a check and then takes. Unprotected bishop is another check and then takes. This one over here, rook g4 check and then rook to h1, rolling rook's checkmate pattern. This one right here, rook to h3 check, makes sense. We're trying to get the pawn across the board, but we don't want the rook to take it. This is just an easy checkmate right there. Weak diagonal. Of course, that's just a free piece. Another free piece right here. This one right here, free queen. Thank you. This one right here, check and takes. Let's take the free queens, guys. Unprotected rook, check and takes there. This one right here, we do want to take, but even better is a free queen. Let's see, checkmate on h2. Then you're through. Bishop takes, then queen check, and then we take this unprotected bishop. This one right here, remember, bishops can't queens can't checkmate by themselves. They always need help. In this case, it was the bishop. This one right here, what is this one? It's not take there. Oh, no, it is there. I saw that I could do this. Oh, it wasn't take there, though. Interesting. Okay, what's this one? Knight b5. We win a piece here because the double attack. Bishop takes, knight takes, removing the defender. This one right here, simple chess, we just take. Is this the idea? Okay, knight just takes here, too. Perfect. Winning a piece. King over here. Do not take. That's a stalemate. We're going to checkmate with the pawns. Queen takes a7. Looks good to me. And then rook takes c6, removing the defender for a free queen. This one right here, back rank checkmate idea. But we need to add the bishop check in here so that they cannot escape to e7. And that gives us the back rank checkmate. What's this one? Is it rook to g6 to play rook to h8? Or do we just check right away? I don't like this. You know what? It has to be here. And then we're going to take here, unfortunately. I say unfortunate. Check, check, and we're going to go to an easy rook and pawn endgame, being up an extra piece here. Here for is the queen, check, and then mate. Remember, queens and knights are very good for checkmate patterns. Rook g6 check, I guess, is the only move I can see. And then what do you do here? Queen takes on h3, and then you got to stop checkmate. So you just do rook to g1. Okay, there we go. We're going to run. We're going to run. Oh, queen check here. Almost got me there, friend. King over, king takes for winning endgame there. Queen f3, pin it and win it. This one right here, queen takes g6 idea, I guess. I don't see any of the checks. Nope. Okay. What's this one right here? Rook to b8 for a back rank checkmate. Interesting. I don't know what I'm supposed to play there at the ending. But there we go. Any books or anything you recommend would help me to get to 1800? I usually recommend logical chess is a really good way to start understanding your thought process and how to correct it and how a master will think. Yes, I love Halloween, and I think I saw a post the other day. We're only 100 days away, so probably, I guess, like 98 days away from Halloween. Congratulations on getting your rating to 1748. Wait, I didn't mean to send it. Had an ad. Could you tell me again? No worries. Yeah, the logical chess is what I recommend for you, Jackson. LOL. Thank you for the follow. DeLovin, Kelvin. Yes, Jesse, yesterday I did fall from above 1,850. It's okay, buddy. No one usually, when they get their rating to the highest, will maintain it there. It's going to go up. It's going to go down. It's very natural. Just try to bring your rating higher and higher, and you will start to maintain whatever rating you're trying to get to. And just remember, the rating does not equal happiness, okay? So if you're not maintaining 1,000, it's okay, okay? Don't kill yourself now. All right, Jesse. Yes, okay. Yeah, I know. 36 is bad. Thank you for pointing that out. Let's go ahead and jump into the public arena, guys. Let's go to the tournament. It's by a man named Chernoff. Chernoff, yeah. Logical chess. If you look it up, you'll be able to see it. Ooh, I do kind of want to jump into the Roy Lopez, guys. Yeah, I think I'm going to jump into the Roy Lopez. Sorry. No, you guys don't get to choose today. We're doing a Roy Lopez. We're playing the white and the black side. But after that, then I will go ahead and play the, what's it called? I will go ahead and play the random openings or a regular arena. Jesse, what's the payment for your coaching? I do $50 a month for 3 group lessons and then a week. And then I have $100 per lesson if you're interested in that. Check inside the details and you should see it in there. Or check out my link tree because you're on there. So after bishop b5, this is the main line. Ruy Lopez, we're going to play a6, which is known as Morphy's defense. Taking here, you need to play d takes c6 because knight takes e5 is bad, guys. Queen to d4 attacks the knight and the pawn. We're going to take on e4 check here. We have the bishop pair here. Black is considered to be equal, if not better. No, I do not do Title Tuesdays. Typically, I'm working and have things to do. Maybe whenever I'm doing a little bit better here, then I will think about doing more Title Tuesdays. Let's start off with queen takes on e4 check. This is my first time seeing anybody try queen h5, which does not look to be impressive to me yet. The problem with this is they are threatening on f7, so simple chess. We're going to play pawn to g6 to attack the queen. We need to defend f7. We try to make a threat each move. We're threatening to take the knight here, so I don't know what they're going to play. Oh, they played there? That is interesting. I could play queen f5 here to keep it simple. I was hoping they wouldn't play good moves. That's annoying when they play good moves. You know what? I think we play queen f4 here. No, because then they have like queen e2 stuff, right? Let's just play queen f5. Queen f5 is the nice simple move here that is going to allow the queen trade. And I have the bishop here, so I should just be happy. Bishop takes. Now I'm threatening to take the pawn here on c2. How's it going? Learning with Unk. Thanks for joining us today. Let's play bishop d6. Remember, develop with the threat. We have our beautiful bishops here. Let's get them out as soon as possible. What happens if you're in Ruy Lopez arena but you don't play the Ruy Lopez? That is why I love to play these arenas, guys. You're going to have to do something that most people don't like to do. You're going to have to learn. Yes, I know it's tough. I know you will lose games at first, but I guarantee in the long run it's good for you, okay? That's why I love to play these, because I don't know the openings as well as I think I do. And I lose advantages, and I even lose to lower-rated players that I typically wouldn't lose to. But it's going to force growth on me. And I'm a kind of guy that loves to be making progress and learning. Bishop takes d3 check, and bishop to e4. I mean, even if I didn't do really well with the opening, guys, if you don't, then you're going to have to learn how to become better in the middle game and the opening to catch up for your bad play. Jesse, I just beat a national master. Are you proud? I'm always proud of you, okay? I know your daddy won't say he's proud of you, but I'm proud of you. I'm not your daddy, but I'm still proud of you, okay? Yeah. I can't believe I start my days off by playing chess, but that's how it's just the easiest thing you can do. Rook over to c1, not a bad move. The idea here is that they want to take on c5, and I guess I'm not against this. Let's go ahead and play bishop to d5. Is that a move? Bishop b2. I don't know. What is the best move here? So they're going to win the pawn here on c5. I could play b5, but then they'll just play the knight to d2, huh? Yeah, I don't see a good tempo here for me. I guess I'm going to play the bishop to e6 and just allow the trade here. We're up in... Oh, they didn't take the free poon? Guys, when you see free poon, you take it, guys. Listen, when I was younger, I had this kind of problem, but not anymore. You see free poon, you take it. Idea here is they want to play a5 and mess up my pawn structure. That's okay. King b7 to defend the pawn. If they do try a5 again, now we have pawn... Oh, no, we don't have c4 yet. That's okay. Let's go ahead and just play b5 here, and we'll just make some trades. This passed pawn is important rather than trying to mess up the pawn structure. Rook over here, they're going to have to make a trade. I guess bishop e3 will be their move. They're going to be behind in development here too. Knight to d4 is interesting. Logical. I guess I'll just play the bishop to f7 here. And they might have made a mistake here because now, I don't know, the rook is unprotected here. So I might be just taking this rook over here for free. Yes, it's a regular arena. It's the Ruy Lopez one that's going on right now. I'll play bishop takes c5 as it comes with the threat to take the knight. Also, ideas that maybe playing bishop takes on f2 because the rook is going to be unprotected here. That's the idea. The perk is interesting opening. I would recommend the perk for anybody 1200 to 1800 because although it's very solid, you have to learn a lot of pawn play, which a lot of lower rated players will not think about or know how to do. But I definitely think it's one of the ideas that's good for them to start learning at some point. I wouldn't recommend it for a beginner or anybody below 1200. Rook to d2. Actually, let's play this a little bit better. Let's go rook to d8 to play rook to d2. There's a lot of pawn moves in that one. And that's the only reason why I don't think it's the best for those that are just starting to learn chess. The less pawn moves, the better. The more piece play is perfect. Something like a Scandinavian is actually really good. I guess they missed that this bishop was attacking there. And now they're going to be losing the rook. Or is there a checkmate? I don't think there's a checkmate here, unfortunately. So let's just take the rook. I'm a humble guy. I'm a humble guy. Oh, is this checkmate? Oh, I accidentally checkmate. That ever happened to you? Same thought. Hey, Charlie, how's it going? Thanks for joining again. Nice to see you. Instagram is... Yes, it's Irving Chernoff. That's the one I recommend. Yes, Logical Chess. It's going to help you on your thought process of what I'm going to be doing. All right, on to the next game, guys. Remember, we are playing Ruy Lopez this time, but on the next arena, we'll go ahead and play anything that you guys like. I've been stuck at 1,200 for 6 months. We all hit a plateau. I'm stuck at 2,500. You see, it's tough for me too, okay? You're not the only one that is stuck. I'm stuck at this level, and I'm very embarrassed with it. Let's play pawn a6, attacking the bishop. Remember, this is called the Morphy defense. D takes on c6, and again, they make this basic mistake. You're not supposed to grab the pawn. This is the main idea of why they play bishop to b5, guys, but again, it's not good. No, I'm not going to say hello to SS3007. No, I'm not going to say hello and good morning, and I hope you're having a nice day. I won't do it. I won't do it. All right, on to the next one. Let's do it. Yeah, queen d4 attacks the knight and the pawn. Remember, what do we get out of this? We're going to go to an endgame, most likely, where black has the bishop pair. This is the best channel to learn chess. No need to feel down. I try my best, but sometimes I will not respond as fast as you guys will like, guys. Good morning, and thank you for the follow, Alfonso. Thank you so much for the gift. Hey, how's it going, Romania? Tell Bullet Chess Girl I said hello. Don't embarrass being stuck at 2,500. I'm very embarrassed, guys. I'm so embarrassed. I've been stuck here for about 10 years. I'm not making any progress. I don't think I'm getting any better. I'm not doing any good, man. People won't like me if I'm not good at chess. Hey, bro, remember me? Arnov, you're up on my wall, bro. You're up on my wall from all that donations you gave to me. Thank you so much. He is joking. That is so mean. Uh-oh. Yeah, if you don't get jokes, guys, I would probably leave here. If you don't get jokes. Hey, how's it going, Dominic? How's it going? How's it going? Yeah, 1748 is a very good rating, guys. 1748 is a very good rating. Congratulations. This d3 was played to stop on c2. We'll go ahead. Yeah, we could do that. We're going to go ahead and castle queenside now, which is typically a good idea. It's underneath play and then tournaments. That's where it's at, okay? Let's play knight to f6. Simple chess. Just develop our pieces now. Thank you. This is the Oogie Boogie Man. From A Nightmare Before Christmas. I love holidays, so my favorite time of the year is coming up. I'm gonna play h6, maybe g5, g4. I'm not too sure. I didn't get really an advantage just yet. c5 stops knight to d4 ideas. Maybe we'll play b5 and expand here on the queen side. Yeah, castling queen side is good here. So this is already a mistake. Remember, I have the bishop pair here, and they're opening up the game. Remember, don't threaten me with a good time. I will take it. Have you played over the board tournaments recently? No, not really. I used to play a lot more, but to be honest, unfortunately in San Antonio, we don't have many high-rated players. And as far as it goes for the financial compensation, it's not worth my time anymore, unfortunately. Here we go, knight to d5. We're looking for trades here. The bishop pair is awesome. Maybe they play rook c1. That's a-okay. We'll just play the bishop back to, is it g6 or f5? Bishop back to f5. We do have to be careful here, guys. Look at that. Yep, that's okay. Bishop b6. You got to be one move ahead. If they take here on c7, that would be a bit problematic. The more trades, the better here. Favorite holiday? Yeah, that's a tough question. Is it... Oh, very nice move. Look, they're threatening f7 and c7. Defend both. Let's go rook to d7 over here and here. I don't know. Christmas and Halloween are awesome. I just love September too. Although it's not a holiday, I love to take my wife to, what's it called? To pumpkin patches. Do you guys like pumpkin patches? Because I love pumpkin patches. I just love it, so. Oh, Jesse's kind of boring, but I freaking love it! Halloween, yeah, Halloween's awesome. I love Halloween. I just like dressing up. I like dressing up. I can't wait till I have my place where it's just going to have all the different things I dress up as. Here we go, g5. We're just going to start expanding here for no good reason at all. Let's try to kick them back. Actually, f6 is not a bad move. Let's go f6 here. Yeah, f6 is actually... Let's go f5, f4 to try and just kill this bishop. Okay, so they're threatening there. Perfect timing. f4 gets played. And if they try to play a5 here, bishop to d4 will have a double attack on the knight and the unprotected bishop. This is already kind of bad for them. Perfect. Bishop to d4. Always be looking for the tactics. They're not there yet, but they might be there. Good morning, Marcus. It's the regulars are in today. How's it going? First time chatter. Raghav. Will you play a rapid? I do not play rapid. It's too slow for my brain. I will be doing 3 minute, and I'll be explaining the thought process while talking to you guys while I do it. Can I get next, bro? No, you cannot. No, you cannot. Bishop takes on e5. Yeah, I was going to say, he might be thinking this move bishop to rook over to e1 here to attack the double bishops, but it's not even a threat. We'll just play bishop c3, because if they take, this is called a back rank checkmate. One of the best ways to defend, guys, is use tactical defense, not regular strategic defense. The difference? Well, this is a tactical defense because I didn't defend the pawn, but defend the bishop with like a regular move of like rook defending. I did it with tactics. So that's the difference between tactics defense and a strategic defense. Let's go forward again. Drinking coffee and water. It's the morning time. On to the next game. We're going to be playing the white side, hopefully, of the Ruy Lopez. Can we play 5 minutes? If you give me money, I will play you. If you do not, I will not. Oh, happy birthday, Krathik. Thank you so much for joining us on your birthday. I feel very blessed. Who wins more, you or Akeem? I watched both. I don't know. I think I have a plus score, but you'd have to go to my thing and check it out. Okay, a6 is the Morphe defense. Taking here is not good as we saw. Bishop to a4. Let's restrain and maintain. We're playing against the Philippines. Now, the main line goes with castles. I'm going to play a sideline of pawn to d3 here, okay? No, wait, it's my birthday too. Happy birthday to you, Calvo. Bishop back to b3. This is considered a little bit wrong because now knight to g5 can get played. But since they did play bishop b3, they're okay. We're going to play c3 here for 2 reasons, guys. This helps prepare pawn to d4, and also if the knight goes over here to trap the bishop, it does not. Whenever they play d6, you want to stop bishop to g4, so we're going to play h3. Knight a5, this is very typical. Bishop goes to c2. c5, this is called the Shikorin variation. Let's go ahead and castle here. Knight to d2, this is called the Steinitz knight maneuver. The rook goes to e1. The knight has a hard time getting into this game, guys, so we're going to go knight d2, knight to f1, e3, or to g3 here. b4 is not a move I will even look at. Let's go knight to e3, pawn takes over here, and you can see this knight has 2 great squares, f5 or d5. They should have defended f5 because if they give me the chance, I will take this bishop. Oh my god, it's everyone's birthday today. Sure, why not? Happy birthday to you too, Ellie. I don't know if it's his birthday, but I'm going to pretend it is. Here we go. Knight takes over here. Hopefully they play queen takes. So now we got the bishop pair here. As I said, that's good enough, especially for these games. Usually a bishop pair is going to be good enough to win a chess game, even at the master level. If they play g5, don't threaten me with a good time. I might sacrifice here and open up this game. It's very typical in these games for white to get kingside attacks. Rook e3 is a good idea, but even better, let's play pawn to d4 and open up this centaur. Why not knight g3 instead? Usually knight g3 is the move, but if I had played knight to g3 here, g6 will kill both h5 and f5. That's why this time I played knight e3 because I had 2 juicy squares d5 and f5. Knight takes d4 here. Typically, you're not supposed to take like this. This is called a backwards pawn and open file here. Queen takes d4. I'm threatening to double the rooks. To double the pawns here. They probably will play rook to c8. Ooh, they played there. Now their king side's opened up. Bring it on. Bishop g3. Attacking on d6 as we mentioned. This is a weak pawn. Let's go rook to d1. I think I can get away with this. Yeah, rook to d1. I wasn't sure if they would take on here. Knight to e8 looks like a terrible move. Let's play the bishop back to b1 real quick. And you best believe we're going to be playing the queen to d3 pretty soon to play e5. This is the whole idea of opening up this bishop to go into h7 for a checkmating idea. Dude, it's his birthday too. Vibes. Happy birthday. We're going to call this the birthday stream. Why not? f6. Oof. Too many pawn moves around your king. Let's play pawn f4, and let's try to keep opening up this position. I have the bishops and the rooks here, guys, so the more pawn trades, the stronger these guys will become. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see here. e5 is not a move I'm playing yet. No threat with this rook c8 move. I kind of want to just play king h1 here because of checks and stuff. Let's go ahead and just do that. It's a nice little waiting move here. I want to see what they're up to here too. Hey, how's it going? 10 value. Thank you for joining us. This is interesting. It loses a pawn because I could just take. So I just take the free pawn. I don't see why not, guys. Let's go ahead and do it. Obviously, you don't take right away. You have to kick the bishop, and then we'll play pawn takes here. And then, yeah, just a free poon. Well, you are too good at chess. Thank you, thank you. How's it going, my YouTube people? How's it going? Don't threaten me with a good time. Pawn will take here. It's A-okay this time because the king is so opened up. Ooh, let's play. See, we have the open G file here. There's not many good attackers. Maybe B3 is the move here. Maybe I should just play rook to D2. I think I like this move. Why rook to D2 here? A few different reasons, guys. One thing is I don't have to worry about the rook checks as much. B3 was more of an attacking idea to go bishop D3, C4. I'm going to play the king over to H2 pretty soon, and so both rooks can actually double up, but also defensive move there just in case. It's not your birthday? Okay. RTS, happy not your birthday. Rook C7, he's looking to double the rooks. With the bishop guarding here, it's not such a big deal. Let's go king H2. Let's get ready to attack, guys. Can we play next game? Hey, Chrome. No, we can't. I'm playing a chess tournament. I guess you weren't paying attention. Oh, there we go. Please play the English. This is the Real Lopez chess tournament. Please pay attention. Please pay attention. Thank you so much for the follow, Lucrasum and HTDE. Thank you for the follow, Rocco. Rook G7 gets played, and it makes sense. They're going to try to use the G file to their benefit also. Let's go ahead and play rook over here first. Perfect. Double the rooks here, and let's have a good time. They've only got one rook there. Maybe bishop F4 I will try next. Not too sure. Let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens here, guys. In my head, scream, I'll be having fun. Let me see. What did that say? I come here for the jokes, coach. Thank you so much. It's not for the chess. I know that much. You don't come here for chess, guys. Thank you for the follow. Hee. Great way to say hee. Now, this is not a bad idea. You do have to be careful. One of the threats is to go queen H5 check, which although not winning right now, could be annoying. Could be annoying. Let's see here. Do we have any good moves here? Can I just go queen to D5 check and kill this idea? I think so. And the threat is if I played rook to G2, queen H5 check would be really bad for me. I guess we'll just play the rook to G2 here. There we go. So now if they do check, the king goes back, the rooks are doubled up. I don't have to feel so bad in this kind of situation. It's in my head, scream, I'll be having fun. You can't beat me, Daddy067. I agree. I won't even try. Let's go. What do I play here? So they're threatening H4, which is not really a threat. E5 is kind of who I want to play. Yeah, I can't do anything fun here. This is the no fun guy. Let's go queen to F4. Now maybe I'll just play queen F4 and make some trades off over here. Why not play queen B6? Right now is not the time to be going pawn grabbing, guys. Right now is the time for defense because I'm already up an extra piece here. Woo, here we go. Maybe I should come back for the chess because I'm stuck at 1100. All right, bishop to H4 here attacks the queen. E5 here. Oh, funny enough, E5 is actually not a bad move here, guys, as both of these pawns are pinned. Let's do that. Let's do that, guys. E5 here because they can't take back this way. This is a pin. They can take back this way, but this is a pin here too. Let's pin it and let's win it. Who's the best player you have beaten before? I don't know. I don't think I've beaten any good players. I only beat the bad ones, dude. Thank you for the follow, Sashi. Interesting. So do I just play pawn here? Bishop just takes here? Is that the idea? Interesting. Maybe I should just play bishop F4 here too. I don't know. Let's try bishop to F4 here. Bishop takes H4. There's a pin. That's the only reason why I don't like this move. Queen to H5. Oh, you know what? Let's do it. Let's just do it. Too much thinking. Rook takes on G7. I was thinking they had knight takes G7 here, but then I get to take on F6 here with the queen. And it looks like they missed that too. And this has changed the position quite a bit. King E8 blunders to bishop G6 check, and now I win the queen. Oh, I could have just checkmated, guys. Such a bad player. Can you play with me? No, I'm sorry. I am playing a chess tournament. I am playing a chess tournament right now. I'm not playing viewers right now. We're taking on the Philippines. King C8, rook to C8, and probably going to be a mate there soon. Hey, how's it going, Elizabeth? Thank you for joining. Unk just called a king bad. Okay. Interesting way of understanding how I use my words. Let's see if I snipe you again on my alt. Go for it. Good luck, my friend. You're going to have to follow me because I'm not going to follow you. How's it going? Thank you for the follow. Hot, hot, hot. Oh, is that not the Philippines? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. That was Czech Republic. Thanks for calling me out on that. Uh-oh, let's take on Turkey, guys. Here we go. Pawn to d6. This is known as the Steinitz defense. Very solid with this pawn structure. But remember, play this like a Ruy Lopez. We play pawn to c3 to play pawn to d4. Master, huh? That's pretty cool. Will you go for IM? Definitely not. Not worth my time. The International Master does not interest me at all. I am on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and also Facebook. I just open that one up. Oh, this one is Chile. Dang, someone get this American a globe over here. That is not Chile. Let's go ahead and castle. King safety is important. Bishop to a4 over here. Bishop back to b3. Sure, why not? One of the simple threats here is to play knight to g5 here. This is why you're not supposed to play a6, b5 so fast here, guys. What time is it right now? Right now, it is time to get a watch. Let's see, bishop back to c2. Bishop takes f7 check, knight g5 check, but I think the king is just safe there. This is a very typical move because they want to play c5 here. Right now, we're trying to take the pawn here on e5. Let's see here. h4 I kind of like here. a4 is kind of a move. Let's just continue with rook e1 here. Knight d2, knight f1, knight g3, knight e3. Remember, this is called the Steinitz knight maneuver. Knight back to f1, g3, and e3. Now, if they want to, they could play c5, and it kind of resembles, although this knight here on g6 is not looking good. And playing pawn to f5, or even pushing this pawn, just makes more weaknesses. You could tell this player does not understand the pawn structure as well. Let's go pawn h4 to threaten pawn to h5, and this knight's going to look a little sus. Oh, they want to bring the knight back to f8. That's okay. We know what to do here, guys. Let's go knight to g3, knight to f5 idea. They're already willing to bring the knight back. We don't need to push the pawn right away. Not that it's bad for us, but why not? Oh, interesting. They played there. We go queen to d3. Typically a good idea here. If they want to trade, that's a-okay. We'll just take. They can take here on h4. Queen to h5. Here we come, guys. We give up a little bit of material so we can get a little bit of attacking ideas. Knight to f5 is a good move. Pawn to f4 is a good move. Let's start off with knight to f5. Typically a good idea to try to open up, or they say a knight on f5 is worth a pawn. Ooh! Oh my gosh, here we come, guys. Rook over to e3. If g6 gets played, we have knight h6 check and also rook to g3. We are coming for him. They take the free pawns. Tournament link, it's inside the tournament. Go to chess.com and look that up. Here, knight g6 should be losing now. Why? h7 is weak. Rook to h3. Threatening on h7 here. They play that back. What do we play now? Bishop h6 is a move. Knight takes g7 is a move. Knight takes g7 is actually pretty interesting. Knight takes, king takes, bishop check. The king has to go back to where? g8? I think this is actually working here, guys. Knight takes g7. King takes, bishop check. Yeah, I think this works. Knight takes g7. It's not too crazy. Because one of the main ideas here, guys, is that pawn on h7 will become unprotected. That's why the king should not go back here. And if they play here, now we go rook to g3 check. And if the rook tries to block here, guys, then we get to play rook takes g6, queen takes, and then mate. If the king tries to go there, they're just going to be losing. So check, check, and then mate. They try to defend the whole time, but you got to bring your pieces out, guys. You got to bring them out. Oh, interesting. They found a way to defend. Bishop g7 check here. Why don't you get a job? We'll start off with bishop g7 check because I like the king vulnerable right here. And then we'll bring the rook back. And now we're threatening bishop takes f6 ideas. It was something like this was going to happen. Thank you so much for the follow, SKD. Paul Nikaksh. What time is it right now? I don't know. Why doesn't this guy have a clock? Someone buy this guy a clock. He doesn't know the time here. Levy is very strong. I think anybody around 3,000 is a pretty decent player. Jesse is good, but Levy is better. Sure, okay. I don't want to bust the bubble here, but there's lots of stronger chess players than me, guys. I'm not the world champion. I love when people say, this guy's better than you. It's like, okay, I'm still going to play chess. I'm still going to play chess. Bishop takes f6. You know what? Maybe that did work. And then we can lead to mate. Yeah, maybe that was winning. Unfortunately, I just won. All right, on to the next game here. Hey, how's it going? Texas with Dallas. Hey, weren't you over there on YouTube? Weren't you over there on YouTube? Oh, no, you were on YouTube. Okay. The boyfriend and he hates that. He tells me every day. You are GM level? Incorrect. I am an M level. Because if I was GM, I'd be a GM. I'm one of those crazy people that believe ratings mean something. Play nowhere. Uh-oh, am I taking on a fellow Mexican? Oh, we're taking out Italians. Let's do it. Well, Elo, can you start saying I'm good at chess? You can start saying that at, I don't know, 600? You're already beating most of the regular population that doesn't play chess. So I don't know. Knight c3 here. Finally, they did not do that. Let's play the bishop back to d6 here to defend. And here, pawn takes on d4. I think is pretty much forced. Knight to e7. I don't actually know how to play this line correctly. But here, one of the ideas, guys, is that they have 4 pawns versus the 3. This is how white typically tries to get advantage in this opening. I have beat Levy before. I have. I was lucky enough to play him before I guess he was famous. Bishop c5 for the pin. Bishop to e3 over here. I don't like to leave pieces unprotected, so let's bring the bishop back to b6. Bishop back to g4. No, that's not really the move, is it? Is c5 the move? You know what? It's rook e8. Knight to d5 idea. Perfect. Knight to d5, and my bishop can jump into the game here too. Okay. Not a free pawn, right? Knight takes. Bishop g4, bishop takes. Is this an idea? I don't think it's like that, Jesse. People think you're very good, so they compare you to very strong players. It's natural. Oh, well, that's very nice. I do appreciate that. Unprotected queen. I'm looking at knight takes f4 ideas, but the queen can take here. So if bishop takes, knight takes. I'm going to play pawn f6 here and see if I can just ruin the center. Queen takes f6 is what I like to play here. How do you become a GM? You have to play chess tournaments, and I'm not going to do that. They're very expensive. I think I just win a pawn here now. Bishop takes. And so if they do it this way, we just play pawn takes over here. There's no need to trade the bishop off here. Pawn takes here. Pawn structure is a little bit weird, but hey, I'm a little bit weird too here. Rook takes on e5. Knight e3 for a free attack on the rook. And if they want to trade queens here, which I think was actually forced, then that's a-okay with me. The rook's ready to penetrate. Knight c2. Let's fork. Come. This forking guy. Rook takes in check to win a whole piece now. Why not? I'm the person I think is cheating? Yeah. Okay. Cool, dude. Nice to know. Okay, knight takes on b2. Knight takes c4. Knight takes c4 here, check. Excuse me. And rook f8, we'll keep it simple. We're going to go ahead and just play rook takes knight here. And now we're just going to go to a winning endgame here. King to f7 here, and we have 4 passed pawns over here, so it should be an easy endgame to win. I'm not trying to go for GM. If I ever feel like I've gotten to that level and I have enough money and free time, which I don't think I ever feel like I have enough money or free time, and I want to try to go for GM, that's a different story. Right now, I don't think I'm strong enough, and I'm not going to waste my money. I have too many important things going on in my life. That'd be sick if you can get fire rated through FIDE rating. I'm sure you can, but they will never allow it to get titles. Here you go, pawn e6, bishop to a4. Remember, I like to maintain my bishop. How do you get a title? Very simple. For the USCF, United Chess Federation, all you have to do is get a rating of 2200. So just go play chess tournaments and get 2200 over the board, at least in regular rating, and then you're going to be getting that title, which at least there's only one regular rating. How much does it cost? Yeah, these tournaments are not cheap, guys. You have to play in at least 3 tournaments that are at least 5 days long. And they're typically never close to you. Like for me, the closest FIDE tournament for me is like 3 to... Oh, actually, you know what? They started doing some in Austin, so that's only an hour and a half away. But typically, it's usually going to be hours away. And then you're limited. And again, you're not guaranteed to get your title there too. Remember, these guys, they're very competitive. And they don't want you to get your title. I would be the same way. Rook to e1 to defend the poon. b5 will probably get played over here too. Bishop back to c2. Go check uschess.org if you want to. If you want to play USCF chess tournaments. How much you improve in 6 months? I'm stuck at 2,500, guys. It's a terrible life. Terrible life. What does NM mean? Not much. What chess books do you recommend for endgames or openings? I haven't read it, but I'll go ahead and recommend it anyways. They say that Endgame Silman book is really good, so I'll recommend it. If they take here, guys, it's actually a mistake. Notice that I didn't do the Silence Knight maneuver. Why? Because if they did take like this, which they did, now I don't need to play knight to d2 anymore. Now I need to play knight c3. I don't need to do the Silence Knight maneuver. The Silence Knight maneuver was only needed whenever the knight can't come to c3. Right now we're threatening pawn to d5 here too, guys. How long have I been 2300 for? I don't know. I don't know how long. That's a good question here. I guess bishop b3. My bishop's been trapped, so we're going to have to trade it off here. It's a sad state of affairs it's in. Sad state of affairs. They're trying to kick me away, which is a-okay. Let's go ahead and play pawn to a3. Pawn a3, is this the move? I can play knight c3. The only reason why you don't play knight c3 now, for me at least, is because knight d3 can force a trade here. So let's go a3 and then queen back to d1. Should under 2... Oh, is this just a free pawn? Don't threaten me with a good time. Free poon. Should under 2000 study theory? No, you don't have to study theory unless you're trying to get your rating up. If you are trying to go above, then yeah, you should be studying. It doesn't matter if you're over 2000. You still have to study, guys. How do you not know? There's a lot of things I don't know. There's a lot of things I don't know, guys. They literally have libraries full of stuff I don't know. Queen takes on b5, attacking the knight. Knight c3. Simple chess here, developing, defending the knight. I was thinking about going d5 here, but I guess we don't need to do it anymore. Queen to d3, queen to e2. Queen e2 here because I want to play e5, and if d3, I can't play e5 without trading the queens, and I don't want to trade queens. Danny Trujillo plays chess. Oh, that's awesome. I would love that. I actually got to meet Danny Trujillo. He comes to San Antonio every once in a while. Hey, how's it going, Samuel? Happy Irish Day. You are quite lucky, my friend. The bishop, you never really want to move this guy because it doesn't have any good squares to move to. But the reason why we're going to move him, guys, is because the rook can't get out. So let's play bishop to g5. Not really a good move because I'm not threatening to take. But again, I want to play rook to d1 here. How do you stop playing and back to chess? I was more happier than when I was playing chess. Oh, I don't think it sounds like you should play chess. If you're playing chess and you're not happy, guys, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, it sounds like you shouldn't play chess here. Bishop takes here. I don't want to trade. Let's go bishop back to g3. Because I have more space with the board, you try not to make trades here. And this would only help the knight go to a better square. Knight back to f6. Perfect. Rook to d1. And now we're finally ready, guys. Old school Russian chess here, even though I'm old school Mexican. We got all our pieces developed. Now we're going to finally push forward here with e5 or d5. Hey, how's it going, Real Black Queen? Let's do it. e5 here. It doesn't matter if you move your queen out the way. I'm still going to play it anyway. Pawn takes over here. Where's the knight going to go? Knight to d7. e6 is probably winning at least a pawn, if not worse. Have you ever heard of chess streamer named Galaxy Yoda? Nope, never heard of him. Let's play queen to c4 here. The idea is I want to play pawn to e6 here. He stopped my idea. Let's go rook to d2. I can take the pawn here on a4, but I'm not really a pawn grabber. Let's play rook to d2. Queen e6 is an annoying move. Okay, double the rooks. Because they've done their job here. I actually, unfortunately, might take the pawn here on a4. Maybe knight to d5 is also another good move here. The knight is perfect here. My over-the-board rating? I'm floored right now. I don't really play chess tournaments. My rating's literally 2200. Magnus says play more than study. Well, Magnus is not the best player in the world. Oh, wait a second. He is. Thank you for the follow, Michael. Thank you for the follow, SZY. You and Akeem are my favorite streamers. I'd like a matchup. Yeah, no, I'm hoping we will be able to do that soon, too. Just waiting for him to want to do the match. Let's go knight h4. Again, I'm trying to stop trades. Maybe f4, f5 to create an attack, or even knight f5 is a good idea here, too. Thank you for the follow, Isaac, KP, and Musa Style. He's not bad, but he's overconfident. I agree. I think I don't know if he's talking about Magnus or me, but either way, those guys are way too overconfident. He just keeps giving up games saying they're cheating. I don't get it. I agree. I agree. It's like people making alt accounts and saying the same thing as they would on a regular account. It's like, whatever. Bishop c5 is not a bad idea. Knight takes on a4. I kind of want to play king h2 right now so I can play f4, f5 ideas. Here we go. Is grinding on chess worth it, sir? What's your opinion? No, I don't think grinding on chess is worth it. I don't think so at all. I'm not grinding. I just play chess. Queen a4. He's trying to make some trades over here. And I'm going to go ahead and not trade. I'm going to play f4, f5 and go for the attack. Why not? Here we go, guys. Oh, they're talking about Galaxy Yoga. Galaxy Yoga's okay. Galaxy Yoga. He thinks everyone is a bot and makes 1,000s of accounts. Oh, yeah, if that's what he wants to do is spend his life doing, he can do it, guys. I don't know if he's American, but he's definitely living like one. Let's play pawn to f4, f5, f6, and let's start our attack over here. Rook takes d2. Simple chess, guys. Simple chess. There's no need to get crazy here. Let's keep the attack going. Hey, Jesse, how do you get what? A girlfriend? Not everyone's going to get a girlfriend, friend. Not everyone's going to get a girlfriend. Sorry. Let's go knight to f5. Knight takes h6 check idea. And maybe knight to d5 or knight to e4. This did not guard it. Check. 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 Oh. Interesting. Should we have some fun here? Let's have some fun. Let's go rook to d6 here. Exclam. Why would I play such a move? Knight check here. Queen takes sets up a lollipop checkmate. Whee! There you go. Just for fun. I'm waiting to snipe you. Gosh, I'm glad we're not in the reverse where I just have to play and live my life and you have to watch mine and try to snipe me. This is fun. We're not trading spots, bro. We're not trading spots. I'm going to keep being me. You keep being you. Woo! Gamer controller, guys. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you so much for the gift. All right, on to the next game. How much time we have left for the Ruy Lopez? 8 minutes left. We might have one more game left. Any book for 500s? Yes, a Book of Morphe. Book of Morphe is a very good book that I highly recommend for you to read. Hey, old man. Hey, how's it going, you young whippersnapper? How's it going, dude? Okay, remember, we play a6. This is called the Morphe defense. Thank you for the follow. I'm a bad player. Some games I get 95 accuracy, but I make too many mistakes. Tips? Make less mistakes. Make less mistakes. I don't know what else to say. So bishop a4. We finally get a good move here, guys. Let's go ahead and play knight to f6 to attack the pawn. Pawn to d3. And then what do we do now? d3. I like to bring the bishop out to e7 here, guys, and just defend the pawn. Oh, I missed it. Because after pawn takes here, now they can take on e5. I don't play this line too much, but that's a-okay. Let's go ahead and castle, guys. And then we're going to go c5, maybe b5, maybe b4. Ooh, watch out. Got to watch out for these 1600s, guys. They are pretty strong. Let's bring the bishop back to f8. a4, another very good move. Bishop to e6 here. Why not? Uh-oh, be careful, guys. They are playing well above their rating class now. What do I play? c4 I kind of like here. Let's go c4. Let's try it and see if it works. I don't know if it works. d4 here. Ooh. Pawn to c5 here. Pawn to c6. Let's go c5, c6. b5. Oh my gosh. Watch out, guys. Oh yeah, b5 actually does work here, guys. Pawn takes because knight takes on e4. Bishop to d7 gets played now. Yeah, bishop to d7. Uh-oh, guys. Pawn to b4. Let's kick this knight away. And then pawn to c6 here, pawn to c5. Bishop to d6. Yeah, bishop d6 looks like a decent move. And then we could take on e4 next here, most likely. Oh my gosh, watch out, guys, watch out. Yeah, it's probably him right now. Poor guy. Let's go bishop takes over here. Rook takes on e5. Let's win some pawn. That's how we do it, guys. We win the pawn whenever you can. And then bishop g4 is a bad move. That's okay. We'll just bring the rook back to e8. Queen takes on f6 if you'll be nice. Rook over to f1. Interesting. Logical. Logical. Let's see here. Knight takes d5. Bishop to g4. Let's see. What's the next move here? Bishop g4. Is that a move? Let's try it out. Bishop to g4. Let's attack this guy over here. Oh yeah. This is that. This is the stream sniper. Poor guy. Poor guy. Uh-oh. Okay, so we can play bishop takes g2 check and win the pawn there. There we go, guys. There we go. Back in the game. Let's go. Oh gosh, we got to be a little bit careful here. Ugh, we're actually in some trouble here. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Let's go pawn to f6. We are in a little bit of trouble here. The stream sniper has got us, guys. Oh no, the stream sniper. Oh, sir, come on, read the comment. Nope, I'm not going to read the comment now, just because you asked. Nope, I'm not going to do it just because you asked. Rooks are not pawns. Yeah, it's okay, guys. Listen, these guys need a little bit of attention, and this is how they get it. It's okay, guys. Don't worry. But at least I sniped you. Oh, poor little guy. Poor little guy. There we go. He just wants the attention, so he's just waiting there. We won again, guys. We beat him. He's gone now. Here we go. Let's play a 1900 from the Vietnam. Here we go. Let's go ahead and castle for king safety. You know, I might play main line. Oh, so when they play the knight to e7, guys, we go ahead and play pawn to c3. The idea is to play pawn to d4. There we go. Oh, this is a really cool line. When they play g6 like this, guys, they're going to go ahead and think about doing a King's Indian defense. This actually took me a while to understand and beat them. So here, they're going to play f5 here. This is actually a very fun line if you do have to play it. Here we go. Pawn takes on d4. And d5 is going to be a good move for him here. Let's go to play bishop back to a4. Not back to c4 here, guys, because the pawn to d5 would get played. Bishop back to b3, looking at f7. Here we go. Knight to c3, attacking on d5 now. Again, f5 and d5 are their main moves here, so we'll see what happens. d5, e5. I think we're supposed to... You know what? d5 actually is not a bad move here. Typically, I would say don't do this, but we're going to try and kill the bishop. If they brought the knight to e5 here, I would just take. d6 is not a bad move here. e5 is a good move. Actually, you know, e5 is actually a decent move here. What we're going to do is here is control the center. Yo, I'm making a chess heuristics code. Nope, not interested. Thank you. Pawn to e6. Pawn takes on e6 here. Thank you, thank you. I love my cups, guys. Remember, this is the water cup. Whoa, giving up that dark square bishop is interesting. Let's see what happens. Oh my gosh. It's funny, if you were going to give up one of the bishops, this one makes more sense to me. The bishop's already defending here. Bishop g5. Oof, I don't know about this, guys. I don't know about this. Bishop to g5 now attacking the rook. Okay. We're concentrating here. We're concentrating here. I kind of want to play queen to d4 here. Is this a move? Yes, queen to d4. Queen to h4. We're just going to try to get this rook into the game. I'm sorry, this queen into the game. Ooh-hoo. Okay, knight to f5. This is immediate blunder. Pawn to e7 is a checker-rooney. It's a checker-rooney. And here we're going to be able to take here on d8. She was a girl. Oh... That's even worse. Now we can just take here on d8, and that's a check, and that's a mate. Ooh-hoo-hoo! There we go, guys. Awesome sauce. Ooh, thank you for the follow, Kaziwazi. All right, on to the next game. Here we got the black side yet again. Let's go ahead and play pawn to a6. Remember, we play the Morphe defense here. Thank you for the follow, Vince. And then bishop goes to a4. And remember, main line is going to be knight f6. Do not play b5 so fast, because then they play bishop b3 and they can attack on f7 really fast. Thank you for the follow, Vince, Wealthy Winker, Wealthy Winker, and El Chigurversus, and I can pronounce all these names. I'm not selling it. I need feedback. Okay, well, go somewhere else. I'm not giving feedback for your product. Bishop to e7. Thank you for the GGs. Thank you. Pawn takes on d4. c3. This is the right way to play, guys. We got ourselves a good player here. Watch out. He's Bulgarian. In Bulgaria. Oh, no, I forgot. The tournament is over. Dang it. Well, at least you guys... I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was how to play the Ruy Lopez from the white and the black side over here. Let's go ahead and jump into the a regular main arena now. Wait, did I get out of that tournament? I hope so. Well, let's see if we can. We're going to go to the next arena, which is going to be the... What's it called? We're going to get to the next arena, which is the... Yeah, see when you don't... Oh, okay, cool. We're going to be doing the 3-minute arena, which starts at 10 a.m. You're stuck at 1800 to 2000. That's getting harder into the range, and so it's going to take a little bit more of understanding for me to understand how to... like, what's your problems in this one? So, yeah, I'm sorry. Accept. Oh, I accept all your friendships, dear friends. All your dear friendships. Oh, yes. Where do we find more coaching? If you check out my main page, guys, you'll see on there it has my link tree, and you can go on there and check out my private lessons, or you can check out my group lessons. School will have the group lessons, and then if you go to my main website, you just go underneath King Memberships to do lessons with Coach Jesse. Thank you so much for the gifts again, Mies. Chess is easy. Chess is easy, guys. The world we used to know. Oh, that's why. Oh, perfect. Let me join. I'm going to do one puzzle rush, hopefully, or one puzzle battle before we get started. Ah, yes. Guys, feel free to start throwing me the openings. I will play whatever you guys are wanting me to play. There you go. All you have to do is go to play and look up the tournament arenas, and then you'll find it in there. Well, it's going to take a few years for you to study, but I think it's worth it. Oh, we got a 2200, guys. Let's do it. Check and then mate. Here we go. We're going to do one puzzle battle real quick. Check, and then mate. Checkmate in one. Checkmate in one. Check, and then check, and then check. Checkmate on 1, f7, Deadly Kiss Checkmate, also known as Scholar's Mate. What's this one? Queen f7, another Scholar's Mate idea. Here, Queen takes on d2, Deadly Kiss Checkmate. What's this one right here? Rook h2 check, Knight f3 should be mating. Rook h1 is going to be a checkmate, back rank. This one right here, Rook takes on e3, winning the b-hop for free. This one right here, back rank checkmate on d1. This one right here, Rook check, Rook check. Here we go, Queen to d1 is a checkmate. And what's this one? Just free money. Bishop takes, and then Rook takes over here, winning a piece. This one right here, Rook check, then we'll push the pawn. Past pawns must be pushed. Rook g1 is going to get that pawn across the board. Where's the first check? There it is. Check, and then back rank over here. If it ain't check, it ain't right. This one right over here, just free Rook-a-rooney. I'll take it. Don't threaten me with a good time. Free Rook again. Knight d5 for a fork-a-rooney. Knight takes over here. Queen check. Don't forget, bishops move backwards. Up, he's already missed a few. Oh, Rook check here. No! Okay, Queen to c8 check here. This one right here, what is this one? Bishop c2 check? I think it's Bishop c2 check, right? The problem is that they have the King to a2. I think it's check there. Oh, look at that. Knight b4 check with a Greco's checkmate pattern. Very nice there. Checkmate is not a threat yet, so we can just play Rook takes on d7, then Rook takes because the Queen keeps guarding on d7 here. Rook takes g7 check. Is this the move, or is it Bishop takes g7 here? I believe it's Rook takes g7 check, because then we can play Rook back to g3 for a double threat, and then we're going to win the piece right there. Here, we're going to win a piece by removing the defender right there. And then, ooh, good move, but then we have pawn f6 at the end, and we win that piece. This one right here, back rank checkmating idea. It is. Use the queen, though, you say? Queen check? Is this the idea? Rook check, King c7, but I don't know the next check there. What's the next check? I got it. Oh, queen takes on a5 check. Rook check. Queen check. Queen mates. Awesome. This one right here, bishop e6 is just a checkmate in one. This one right here, pawn's going to get across the board, so let's get a pawn across the board ourselves. Pawn e4 for threatening checkmating ideas. King back up, so we can threaten checkmate again. They give up the queen there, apparently. Rook check, and... Oh! Is it queen check there instead? Dang it. Here we go for another Greco's checkmate pattern. This one right here. Pass pawns must be pushed. It's only until we need to move the king over. Will we? Other than that, keep moving your pieces. Check. Don't take the rook. It's a checkmate right there. This one right here. Rook takes g3 check. And then queen to f3, threatening checkmate. Check there. King up. Knight takes on b5 there. And, oh, dang it. We did a good job, though, guys. 35, not too bad. Our opponent did well with 37. GGG's, good game. Let's go ahead and jump back into our tournament arena. Somebody already mentioned for me to play the Vienna. Thank you so much. Thank you for the follow. Milik. Oh, looks like we have a Dutch defense, which you know I like to play. So that'll be me. Oh, Seth Buddy wants to be my friend. Let's go ahead and block him now. Let's go ahead and block him now. He said that this is his account. Let's block him. Let's see. Where's the block button at? There it is. Block. And yeah, we don't have to. We don't have to hang out with that guy. Thank you for the follow, Danny and Daniel. Are you one of the? Are you the one that got assassinated by the coward Robert Ford? That is me, guys. I am Jesse James. I am the Jesse James. All right, let's go for it. Are you ready to lose a game here, guys? I might have. That's okay. Okay, we're playing Vienna. We got Scotch. I know Accelerated Dragon over here. Thank you so much for the follow, NJ. This won't be the last time we play. This poor guy. Get a girlfriend. Okay, let's play pawn to e4, pawn to e5, knight to c3. Here we go, guys. We're going to be playing the Vienna, but on my terms, we're playing for the Vienna Gambit. F takes e5, and then they usually play knight takes on e4. Then we play queen to f3, attacking the knight here. Now, typically, they do take on c3 here, and I believe I'm supposed to play d takes c3. So let's go ahead and do that. There you go. D takes on c3, attacking this guy. Let's go ahead and play bishop to f4 to defend the pawn. In these games, as you can probably guess, I like to castle queenside. Sometimes they add in the move of h5, guys. It's because they know I'm going to castle queenside, so they're threatening bishop to g4. That's why you'll see me play the pawn to h3 there. So bishop e6 here. Let's go ahead and castle queenside. We got this. We got this, guys. Bishop to b5, knight to e2, knight to d4. There we go. Ah, so here they play the same idea, bishop g4. Let's go ahead and play pawn to h3. Here we go. Bishop to b5 here. Knight to e2. Knight to d4. Bishop back to a4. If they want to make some weaknesses, they're more than welcome to. Ooh, they did it. Bishop back to b3. And now they have to be careful because of d5 here. Knight e5 can get played, but I think this only helps out my pawn structure. Let's see here. Let's play knight to e2 first. The idea is to play knight to d4. Maybe. c5 is a move, but... again, this is becoming a little bit of a problem for him. Let's play pawn to a3 just to make sure we don't get our pieces at least trapped. Bishop to a2 can get played. Thank you so much for the follow, Gordon. Thank you so much for the follow, Gordon. Pawn takes here. Pawn to d4 can get played, but I don't really recommend it. Not recommended here. Pawn c4. Pawn takes because the rook is being pinned right there. I think this might be okay. Oh, interesting. They played there. Not bad. Knight c3, putting more pressure on d5. We might have just won the pawn there because the queen is left unprotected. Pawn takes, and pawn takes on d5. Might be winning a pawn now. Thank you for the follow, Cappy. Oh, a wing gambit? Yeah, I play wing gambits. Which one are you talking about? We have the one in the French defense, and we have one in the mainline Sicilian. Which one are you talking about? Huh? Oh, you're not tripping. I have to keep the volume low. Hey, how's it going, Ryan? I remember you. You were special. I put music on in the background, but it will get flagged or it won't publish on YouTube or Twitch, so I have to keep it low. You gotta keep it low, bro. Keeping it low. Oh, I forgot I was playing a chess game. What country is this? Oh, this is Wales. I had a friend from Wales. French defense. Ew. French defense. Ew. That's nasty. Those are bad words. I'll play it for you. I play the French. Oh, one of my favorite songs. Met a girl Thought she was great. Whoa, dude. Put respect on my name. They just dropped a pawn. I don't think they had to give up. All right, here we go for the next game, guys. Here we go. I'm playing the 3-minute arena if you want to join. Halloween Gambit. Oh, you guys know me so well. I love it. Yo, Jesse, I got a question. Yo, just ask. I can choose to respond or not respond. It's up to me, guys. I have the power of my own life. E4. What was the opening? Someone asked for a French defense. Your wish is my command. E6, guys. Pawn to D5 here. We might get what's called the exchange variation, which is okay. Oh, E5. You know, this is actually the move order to play B4 and play the wing gambit, but they didn't do it. Pawn takes D4. Knight C6 here. Hopefully they take. Ooh, bishop B5 is already wrong. You don't want to give up this light square bishop guy. This is a really good attacking piece. And you don't want to do this either because it helps fix my pawn structure to a really good diagonal. Let's go and play C5. Kind of threatening C4 here. Kind of. Let's go queen C7, attacking the pawn over there. Advanced French. Ain't nothing advanced with this. C4 is like a good and bad move here. You know what? Because I can't do it just yet. Let's go G6 and overprotect. A lot of pawn moves, but it's a French. It's a French here, guys. Knight C3, kind of knight to B5 here. Again, let's go ahead and play rook B8, developing and also saying you can't play knight to B5 here. It wasn't about that. It wasn't about that. Knight H6, knight to F5 ideas. Let's go ahead and play bishop to G7 this time. We'll probably play F6 in this game to get this guy out. Pawn there, just a blunder. Pawn takes here, now attacks the unprotected knight. And looks like they missed that. So queen takes on C3. And then probably knight to H6 to get ready to castle. Oh, interesting. Queen D4 check just wins the rook. Yeah, I guess I could win a rook. I'm not very keen on it. How do you get a title on chess.com? You don't get no titles on chess.com. Queen takes on A7. Free Rookaroonie. An Italian? Ah. You guys want all the boring openings. Let's go knight to E7. Get ready to play knight to F5. B5 is also a weird move here. I could just take, but there's no need to take it right now. Let's go to castle for kingside safety. Rook over to H3. They're going to go for an attack. Perfect. That means their back rank just became weak. Let's attack it. Let's attack the unknown country, guys. Bishop takes on B5, winning a pawn. The other idea is that now we've made this rook unprotected here. Rook to B1, putting pressure on the bishop and also the rook here. Knight F5, free tempo. We're trying to remove the defender here. Let's go. Hello again. Hello. D4 here with the idea of knight to E3 because I knew that they were going to be playing pawn G4. Free tempo over here with queen to A4 check ideas. And then we'll go rook to C2 here. Or C8 to go to C2 ideas. Rook takes C1 is one of the ideas here. Rook takes on C2. And this is not going good. Not good at all. So I could play rook takes here. I could play rook takes here. I could push my pawn forward there. Let me see. Maybe H5. Or I could take the free queen. Let's see how many people have said take the free queen. Nobody said it. I'm impressed, guys. I'm impressed. Usually I get at least 8 people telling me about how bad of a chess player I am. Vienna Gambit. I already did that. We got to play different openings, guys. Wow, there it is. There we go. Thank you for telling me the free queen. Thank you for the follow, Ben. Evan's Gambit would be fun. Okay, I'll try to play the Italian for you guys. I'll try to play the Italian. I'll be playing the white pieces next. Oh, I got black here, guys. I got black. Thank you so much for the gift. Here we go. E4. And what were the openings for against E4? I just saw a Carol Can, so let's do that. Pawn to C6 here. What's going on, Bixie? We're getting all the regulars over here from YouTube. D5. Here we go. The Polish opening. Knight C3. The 2 knights opening. I'm going to go ahead and play. I think D4 is one of the main lines here, right? Let's try D4 because I usually never play D4. C5, C3. Okay, knight C6 and we'll play E5 here. Superman, am I alive and well, will you still there holding my hand? Let's go knight F6 here. Maybe knight to D7. Okay, we can kick the knight away now and then play E5. Pawn to E5 here. I really wanted the pawn there. Take this centaur. We're going to play the knight back to f6, bishop e6. But I'll play h6 real quick here, guys, for two reasons. One is that they would... they're probably going to play knight h4 here or something. But because they're going to try for f4, this is the basic plan of the King's Indian defense because they're just playing it reversed. I'll see knight e1, same idea. Let's go ahead and play bishop e6 here. Actually, we'll play bishop e7. The hope is that they play f4 here right away, which might be a little bit inaccurate because we'll play knight to g4 and take these dark squares. Holding my hand, me while my superhuman, my kryptonite. Is it my turn or something? Oh, so it's their turn. Thank you for following me. 3 question marks and cloud work. The Smith Royal Gambit. That would be fun. People don't usually accept that against me. What's the Dark Knight Gambit? And I don't even know the other one, the Bush Gambit. What's your martial status? I think I'm a black belt. My martial status is a black belt. So let's go ahead and play bishop b6. Again, this is very typical. They might be waiting for me to castle before they play pawn to f4. Wow, they brought the knight back to f3. Pawn to c4, and we're going to try to open this guy up. The closed Sicilian. You know what? That would be fun. I haven't played that in quite a while. English as white. Scotch Gambit. Ew. Queen to c1. Not a threat. I haven't castled, so I guess they can sacrifice here, but it doesn't do anything. Let's go ahead and play rook c8. The idea is to go on the queen side here with knight to b4 and also open up against the queen here. Yeah, this person's... unfortunately, this guy is just confused because he's like, well, what do I do if he doesn't castle? Then I can't attack. And that's what, unfortunately, what this guy is dealing with right now. Let's go ahead and start with pawn takes, knight to b4 for a discovery against the queen. And maybe knight c2 here next, or even bishop to b3 to attack the rookaroonie. Let's attack the rookaroonie here. And the idea is to play bishop c2 and win the pawn there on d3. Scandinavian. What's your martial status? I told you I'm a black belt, bro. I'm black belt. Oh, interesting. Bishop takes b4. They did kill my idea. It's unfortunate. I do have to take here, so I'm going to have to deal with having the bishop pair. So unfortunate. All right, let's play the bishop back to d6. Queen takes on c8 and get ready to castle queenside if they try and trade off. I love the Dutch defense. I actually play it on a regular basis. Thank you for the follow, Jaden. How do you get NM, sir? Bishop here is interesting. It's interesting, but I don't know if I like it that much. Because the bishop can get trapped here a little bit. I'll just bring the bishop back to e6. If they want to play b4 and expand, they're more than welcome to. Because they already have weaknesses over here on the queen side. Let's go ahead and castle. Bishop h3 is a move I kind of like here. I guess we're going to bring the knight back to e2. b4 is a little bit weak here. a4 is a little bit weak here. Any advice for an 1815? Yeah, try to get to 1900, bro. It's easy, just 50 points. What's the Tennyson Gambit? So if you play bishop takes b4 here, they play knight takes over here. So we're going to go ahead and play queen to c3. Is this the idea? Bishop takes b4, knight takes d4. Bishop c3, knight takes on e6 here. So let's play bishop h3 real quick. Then we'll think about taking over here. I'm telling you guys, I'm full of good ideas. Bishop takes. Now we can play queen to c3. With the idea of putting pressure on b4 and also doubling of the rooks here too. This would stop the rook to c2. What do you play for the Tennyson Gambit? Thank you so much for the follow. I know it's reversed opening up something. I want to say it's a reverse like Budapest, I think, is it? Thank you for the follow, Igor. So I could just take on b4 here. Rook c1, so if they do, yeah, we'll just take on b4. If I tried to play the other move, it would not have gone so well. Uh-oh, I gotta watch out for time now, dang it. I did forget about that. Queen b6, queen back to d8. It's time to concentrate. Bishop back, queen over to c5, because they're probably gonna play that move. If they do that, that's okay. Queen to c5 now. We're defending on e5. Rook to c8 is gonna be the idea. 13 to 20 seconds is not too bad. Now we got a pin there. b5 will be one of my next moves here. Bishop c3 for a free tempo. Then knight takes on e4, because then this knight is hanging over here. Perfect. Knight back to d6. Queen takes over here. Queen c6 check, winning the rook will be good. Queen check there. Pawn to e4. Awesome. Queen takes on e4 now. Rook over to e8. Is that an idea? Perfect. Queen takes on e1 check. Rook takes on e1 check. Rook back over here. Get ready to take the cheapo that they were going to do. Rook takes, rook takes. Rook takes on h2. Why not? Bishop there. Bishop takes, check. Pawn to g5. King up. Pawn push, pawn push, pawn push. Pawn over here because they weren't expecting it. Pawn over there. Pawn over there. Up. And then we win. Bam, baby. A little bit of psychology with a little bit of chess right there. A little bit of that. All right. Thank you so much for the follow. Unnamed Sean. All right. Expert flagger. Expert flagger. Thank you so much for the gifts. Mees. I need to do some more gun shooting ideas because, you know, Jesse James. You guys don't know this, but I can look into the future. It's limited. I can only do it with chess, though. Maybe in the future. Thank you for the follow, Moody. Thank you for that follow, Sidio. Yes, you play moves that your opponent's not expecting so you can win on time. They shade on my go to Keem. What the heck? Thank you so much for the follow. You're mine. I'll let you guys cool down. I think we overstimulated some people. They're overstimulating right now, so we're going to go ahead and calm down. Oh my gosh. I've been practicing my cheapo, guys. 100%. 100% overstimulated, guys. Overstimulated. I'm overstimulating, bro. I'm overstimulating, man. He's freaking out, man. No, I'm not going to be playing the title Tuesday. It takes too long. How many mugs do you have nearby? They're all back there, guys. Those are all mugs right there. I've only got like 30 or 40. Don't worry, guys. During Christmas time, I'm going to make a wish list so that you guys can buy me some. Because I know you guys want to give me gifts. You guys love me so much. You want to give me gifts, and I'm going to be humble, and I'm going to accept the gifts, guys. All right, here we go, guys. You guys are done. You guys are calmed down. You guys are calming down. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, yeah. So Chad actually lives in San Antonio. Oh, I don't know if you want people to know that, but Chad lives near me. So I know Chad in person. He was working at the chess club, but then he never showed up. Here we go. E4, D5, Scandinavian. Pawn takes on D5. And then D4. Let's go ahead and take that centaur. Bishop over to E2. Bishop takes, knight takes. This is called the Portuguese variation. I like to play knight C3. I came up with my own gambit variation. It starts off with queen takes G2. They were lame. They did not play. Let's go ahead and play bishop F4. The idea is to take the pawn here on C7, just because it stops them from castling queenside, which is an idea that they like to do. I will probably castle queenside with queen to D2, F3, G4, H4, and just try to harass them. I'm pinky up, guys. People know that about me, though. Pinky up. I'm pinky up. Let's go queen to D2. Knight A6 is a very nice little move here to defend the pawn there on C7. Thank you for the follow, James Anderson. Thank you, thank you. What do you drink? You got to have water and you got to have coffee, my friend. Water and coffee. All right, here we go. Let's go pawn F3 and try to make some expansion ideas over here. What's your favorite movie? I can't say. I like too many movies. Thank you for asking, but I'm not interested. But thank you, Anad, but not interested. Will you well, you're somebody else gets me frustrated. Yes, that was such a great one. I actually have it. I actually commentated. It was a lot of fun. Although I will not lie. Hey, Asteria's here, guys. Asteria's here. It's now a real stream. All the regulars are here, guys. Let's go G4, attack the queen, and maybe H4, H5 here next. Expansion time. Expansion. People are rude. It happens. I would say most of you guys are very nice to me. And then I have some not so nice. Who would have known? Ah, queen A5 here. Interesting. Interesting. Yes, interesting. So one of the ideas here is probably going to be bishop to B4 next. Let's go ahead and play castles here because they weren't expecting it. They weren't expecting it, guys. Oh, it was a joke? Okay. Well, I'm still not interested, bro. Ooh, another good move from our opponent. If pawn takes here, we lose with this, and if bishop takes, queen takes. Oh, you know what? This is not terrible, but I don't want to do it. Here we go. Bishop to g3, and then we'll go knight b1 and go to this endgame right here. You don't want to take here on d4 here, guys, because if you do, well, things are going to get a little bit iffy. Here we go. Knight takes on d2. Oh, well, thank you so much for the love. I appreciate love, and I will accept it. But I'm still not interested. You ain't tricking me. You ain't tricking me, bro. You ain't tricking me. Nah. Oh, thank you for the follow, Belton and Wei. Thank you. Oh, interesting. They don't want to trade. Well, if you don't want to trade, I don't want to trade, bro. Let's go ahead and play queen to f4, threatening checkmate galore. Oh, it's not even threatening checkmate here. I guess I could just bring my queen back to d2. Could I draw you? I'm sure you could. I'd get a very good pen and paper, though. It has to be a big paper because my ego's so big. But if you want to draw me, make sure my ego is big. Here we go. Queen back to d2. Offering a trade. Our opponent's playing well, but they're spending too much time. Too many notes. Pawn takes on g3. King over to f2 next. Oh, interesting. Good move. Man, play bad moves, bro. I can't win if you don't play bad moves. Knight b3. Rook to c1. Attacking on c7. Did you see Zod let Witty do the alien gambit? No, I didn't. Dude, I was commentating. It took a little while for them to get started. And I hadn't eaten that day, so I left around, like, after 25 games. Or 25 wins by Zod. Yeah, I was just freaking hungry, so I feel bad. But I just left. I don't know. This guy's playing very interesting. I'll say that. He's playing very, very interesting. Maybe just rook to d1 here. We're just going to unfortunately have to win on time against this guy because he just plays really, really good chess here. Knight takes d5, and all of a sudden he just drops a piece out of nowhere. Really weird. But maybe, you know, he was just a player that was, okay. Yeah, that was a very interesting game, guys. Very interesting. Hey, how's it going? Chessfish. How is it going? What's my two main openings you like to play, or just you play whatever, whenever? I mostly do that these days. Oh, this is the guy we played last time, I think, right? I think we played him in the last chess tournament. Yep. Might be somebody either stream sniping us, or maybe just somebody who wants to join us. They joined May 5th. Here we go. C3, knight to f6. Here we go. G6 here. Oh, Jesse. And here they're playing Macaulay system after E3, which is most likely what they're going to be playing. To come over after school. After G3, this is no longer the Kali because they fianchettoed. This is, I don't know what I'm doing. Pawn takes here, knight takes here, and then knight to D7 to play pawn C5 and knight to F6 here for equality. What a coincidence. How did that guy play so perfectly and then blew it? He's probably not real. Knight F6 here, at least we can win the bishop. Knight E5 here does the same thing. Knight C5 here. F5 doesn't work here, guys, because of bishop D5 check. So let's just be happy and play knight to F6 and grab this bishop pair. Stacy, can't you see? Stacy's mom. Oh, no, they could take my pawn here on B7. Of course, if they had taken, guys, bishop D5 would have been played, trapping and winning the rook there. E5 is what I'm going to play here next because I want to open up this game. Because why not? Rook takes on D8. We have a big lead in development here, so let's try to take it home. Remember, if they do not bring out their pieces, you bring out more pieces. Pawn takes on d4, winning a pawn, but also, and more importantly, we're going to be opening up this king. So this is going to be game over here pretty soon. Let's go rook check here. I don't need no stinking pawns. I don't need no stinking pawns. I probably will take on d4 if he does go there, though. Bishop takes d4. Me from the way she stared. Way she stared. And we're going to bring out the queen. Uh-oh, guys. This guy's challenging me. The challenge has been declined. Queen to f6. Threatening on f3. And also maybe even more devastating is queen to a6 check here. Oh, if king g2. Rook e2 check. Ew. Let's do it, guys. Wait, can you explain not real? I hear there is a robot on the site. Is that true? Yeah, they have robots on the website. They have robots on here. Bishop takes g1. This will allow it to take on f3. You know what? I think queen a6 check wins the queen with bishop to e6. Allow me to demonstrate. Allow me to demonstrate. Check. Queen takes. And basically when the king goes to h3, you play bishop to e6 now. Coincidence? I think not. Dang, this guy's good, bro. How do you see into the future? How do you see into the future? Queen takes in check here. And then queen back to e2. Oh, he says he's going to beat me easily. Well, then I don't want to play you. Yeah, I'll play you if I win, but I don't want to play you if I'm going to lose. What kind of logic is that, bro? What kind of logic is that? The guy says he's going to beat me, and then he's sad because I don't want to play because I don't want to lose? What is this? What is this? There we go. Here, checkmate in 1, 2. It's always nice when you can do a checkmate with the pawn here. No hands, checkmate. No hands, checkmate. No, he's going to make me keep my hands up. I can't keep them up. I'm lazy. Clip it. Was watching on TT. Want to say, what up on Twitch? Thanks for tuning in the other day. Saw your game against the strongest 1500 on the planet. Yes. Yeah, we get some really strong 14, 1500s. I'm not afraid of anybody 2000 and above. I'm only afraid of these players that are 14, 1500. Those are the guys I'm really afraid of because they play perfect chess. They play perfect chess here. He is BMing me. He's BMing me. You should go pro. Definitely not good enough, bro. Definitely not good enough. Thank you so much for the follow, Jason and Michael. Oh, by the way, guys, if you guys don't know this streamer, his name is Astro Gambit. He's actually pretty good at chess. He's actually pretty good. I'd highly recommend to check out his stream sometime. He's on Twitch right now, but I think I saw him on TikTok with the same name, Astro Gambit. But yeah, he's pretty good. I actually really enjoyed his stream. I fell asleep to it. That's how much I enjoyed it. He's offering a draw. I'm going to take the draw in 5 seconds. 5, 4. Aw, man. I checkmated. Dang it. I was about to take the draw, bro. My bro is a candidate master. Well, my dad is a master, and he'll beat up your bro. There you go, bro. Oh, you dual stream? Awesome. Hey, bro, what age did you begin playing chess? I didn't start playing competitive chess till I was 15 years old. So, yeah, you got time, man. You got time. The Wanker's Gambit. Okay, guys, watch out for T-Biz. If this guy is playing it online, his Gambit line, you got to be careful, okay? Will you ever play another streamer live? Yeah, I'm actually doing a series, hopefully, in the future, where I'm going to be doing that. Check out my list. My list of people I want to play. Cyber Chess, Tactical Cabal, Blunderman. Now, these are going to be fun streams, hopefully, for me. Actually, let me fix that right now. I want this to be perfect because I am a perfectionist if that means I don't do everything perfectly. Maybe 2 more over. Is this perfect? No, it's off by a little bit. I have to go to E. There we go. This is as good as I can do right now because then it gets cut off there. Anyways, this is my list, guys, of me doing matches against people. If they're too low rated, I can do like, you know, what is it called? Community versus community, maybe like a group match. But also I want to do interviews and talk to people and see what they have. Dude, if you know me in person, you know I have lists upon lists and things I want to do. I have to make the lists. I have to make lists and things I have to do because if I don't, I will feel empty inside. So I have to do it. You can put my name too. It's all right. Yeah, I got to put Astro Gambit on here. Astro Gambit needs to jump onto the list. Astro Gambit. I'm going to put him down as low because I don't know if he's going to want to play me. Astro Gambit. And then I'm going to put it down as low. I have the probability of them actually playing me, though. You're a beast, buddy, besides the coffee. How would you say you keep your energy high during stream? Oh, so good question. I keep the coffee with me. I also do it in the morning. And that's when I have the most energy throughout the day because I do a lot of work with the chess community here in San Antonio. It's my full-time job. And so, yeah, I got my extroverted outness. Like, rest of the day, I probably won't talk to people very much. So this is like the time when I am able to talk and have fun and be a little bit wacky. But after this, it's pretty much all downhill. I'm just nice and calm. Nice and calm. Oh, yes. Let's go ahead and jump back. I've already got him on there. Play against me. I'm trying to learn. Let's see here. Chess Fiend is already on here. I don't know who that one is. Hood Chess. I would love to play someone named Hood Chess, by the way. Senpasi. Thank you for the follow. Chess Fiend's on here. I thought Chess Fiend was a chick. But apparently it's a dude. It's a dude, bro. I'm trying to get my first person to be Hannah Sace. If you don't know her, she did say yes, but she has a very, very challenging schedule. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna wait for her or not. I'd like to start making these challenges and sending them out. I'm supposed to be playing General Zod, but he hasn't responded to any of my messages. So if you guys see him, tell him I'd like to play. But Hannah said yes, and I haven't really reached out to many people just yet because well, Gotham's so good, dude. We have to put him on there twice, okay, guys? He's so good, you gotta add him twice. Thank you for the follow, Chess Metric. What does high mean? It means I know them most likely, and they will play with me. In it. Medium is I don't know them, and maybe they will, maybe they won't. Low is I've reached out to them, and then they have not responded to me. Last offer. Why is Akeem low? I've reached out to him, and he has not said yes. I'm sure I'll be able to do it, but maybe later on. You know, guys, there's nothing wrong with them not wanting to play me right now. I'm still very low on the list because I only got 10,000 followers. I know you guys think I'm awesome, which is awesome. But, you know, when people have a higher level, they want to make sure they get so many views. I'm not going to be bringing in that many views. I'm not that cool. So I understand why they don't want to do it with me right now. And these guys are very busy, man. Because they're so popular, they have a lot of things going on. You know, playing a match with me that's only going to get like 10 views is not that big a deal on the list. I understand. I don't hold it against them. Dude, they're busy. I don't know how many dudes are trying to jump into their DMs. I don't know how many. I've seen you pop up on TikTok periodically. The first full stream I watched was you commentating. Oh, well, thank you so much. I am trying to talk to chess.com because I'm one of their streamers. One of my goals is to become one of their commentators. Although I'm not going to lie, guys, I would like only to do like speed chess championships or anything very fast. I don't want to be watching like a 5-hour chess game but Magnus playing. I love Magnus, but I don't want to commentate for 5 hours about what could happen. Yeah, General Zod, like I said, I've reached out, but I'm just waiting for him to get back to me. Yes, we play. I'm so backed up, guys. I have so many I have so many things I need to do. But, you know, I'm working on them. I'm working on them. All right. How much time do we have left? 28 minutes. Let's play a few more chess games. Thank you for the follow. David Scott. Here we go. Akeem is not there. Chess with Akeem is there, though. Akeem is not there, but Chess with Akeem is on the list. All right. Let's do it. Let's play e4 and take that centaur. I know... Oh, they went lines here. I guess it gets rid of the knight here on c3. Let's go queen to e2. Getting ready to play. Rook over here. To d1. Trying to stop d5 from happening. Bishop g5 here or pawn to e5. I think we go pawn e5 here first. Pawn takes. Oof, excuse me. Yeah. When September ends. What's the difference between me and pro? It's a big difference. It's not even close. I'm not as strong as they are. Let's see here. Knight to b5. What are we doing here? Knight b5? Yeah, I want to c5. We would have just played there. Let's go ahead and play the knight to d6 here right away. And then we'll play rook takes d6 to keep this guy maintained there. We do have to be careful here, though. We got to be careful. I'm breathing. Thank you for following, guys. This is my last resort. Bishop back to a2. Or bishop to d7. No, bishop to a2. We got to maintain this guy over here. Pawn takes here. Because if I took back the other way, then they would do that. Ooh, be careful. They're on their way. They're on their way. They're playing good chess here. Upsetting me as usual. Let's see. What's the idea here for them? Rook takes d7 doesn't do too much. Let's play bishop to e3. No, bishop to d2 here. Pseudo attack on the knight. A pseudo attack on the knight here, guys. Knight f4, we have queen e4. No. Knight f4, I think I have to take here. Or at least I have to defend against this idea. Let's go ahead and play rook to d1. Getting ready to take on d7 if needed. Okay, knight back to c6 here. Okay. Pawn f4 won't be as good. But it's unfortunately might be my only move. Because I can't defend any other way. If you play bishop c3... Ugh, that might lead to a draw. I might have to play it simple here and play bishop c3. And after knight f4... Ugh, I don't like that line. I'd rather just give up a pawn. Let's play pawn f4 here to defend. Because these ideas are just too strong here, guys. Alright. Oh, wait, can I play queen f3 here? Let's try queen f3 here, see what happens. Threatening to take the knight here. Knight h3 check, king to g2. That's interesting. Oh, my time is very low, though. That's really bad. Unto pieces, this is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing, don't give up. I'm breathing. Woohoo! Oh, nice move. Just keeping up the freaking thing. Let's go. Oh, I almost played that bad move. Almost played that bad move there. Bishop c3. Ugh, dang it. They're taking all my pawns, guys. They're taking all my pawns. Oh, interesting. Why'd they play there? I can just take on d7 now? No, let's just play queen g3. I think it's best to just try to get these guys off the board. We'll go to an endgame where I at least have the bishop pair here. Oh, man. Am I lagging or am I just playing very, very slow? All right, pawn to f4. Let's kick the knight away. Send it back. Knight to g4 here. Rook takes on d7. Rook takes over here. The endgame could be a lot worse here for me. At least I have the bishop pair here. All right, here we go. Sorry, guys, I am lagging a little bit here, if you guys did not notice. Rook over to d6, threatening to take on c6, so then they trade. Rook takes over here. f7 is kind of weak. The knight's a little bit weak here, too. I got to find a better diagonal for this bishop, though, huh? Let's go bishop back to b1. They could have played there. Yeah, that's actually bad for me. Dang it, takes. King over there, king over there. Yeah, unfortunately, I think I'm lagging a little bit, guys. Sorry. My Twitch is already turned off. I can't even see it anymore. Bishop check here. Bishop back. Bishop d3. Thank you for the gift, Cellar Room. Bishop to e5. b4, maybe b5 here next. b5. And they're just trying to flag me, funny enough. Conversion, self-drive version 7.0. Looking through life through the eyes of a tired hoe. Hide and seeds is a pastime activity. The toxicity of our city. No! Work, how you on the southern? I don't know what's gonna happen here, guys. Wow. I did not want to win a game like that, but I will. I will. Dang it. Dang it. I'm so sorry, guys. I wish I could bring on better chess here, but that's the best I can do. It's the best I can do. Oh, my. Oh, my. Thank you for all the follows, guys. I appreciate it. All right, e4. Let's go c5. It's Sicilian time. Let's do it. Here f4 is known as the McDonald attack, and this is not good because d5 is going to go ahead and stop the attack. Queen takes on d5. Knight to c6. Bishop to g4. Knight to f6. e6. I like this position quite a bit. Castle's queenside is fun, but we'll just play bishop e7 and keep it nice and easy. Queen over to d7 or d8. Just because I don't want to deal with knight to e5 here. Castles. We don't want to play knight takes on e4 here, guys, and fix their pawn structure. b6 here to defend the pawn. Knight to d5 is a move I'd play just to keep more pieces on the board. Is it working now? Okay. It's not working on mine. Bishop f5 here. If they want to take, this is good. One of the good things with this is that they can make the pawn there on d3 weak. Bishop back to g6 here. Knight to d5. Perfect timing. Knight takes on e3 can be a good move. Also attacking the knight here on h4. And they missed it. Oof. They could have just taken there because they actually get to take in check on e7 here. Thank you so much for the golden gold. No, I'm not playing anybody interesting. Nobody interesting. Knight takes f4 is a good way to blunder. Let's play the queen to c7 here. Queen c7. They could take on d5 here, which would actually make me a little bit sad. Because I want to keep this file open for the rook or the queen to put pressure on over there. And I did want to play queen to d7. Interesting. Bishop takes g3 is a good move. Let's just do that. Bishop takes g3. They take here. And I take here. Oh, interesting. The man's off. Bishop takes g3. Pawn takes here is also good. I'm going to play bishop takes f5 here. Bishop takes g3. Oh, I didn't blunder there. Yeah, because they have this move. That's okay. We'll play rook to d8, and we should be able to win another pawn there. It was a blunderous move, but someone's got to do it. Hey, how's it going, High Variance? Thank you so much for the raid, my friend. What up? What up? Morning raid. Queen to d6 here, putting pressure on the bishop and winning the pawn here on d3, hopefully. Nope, not winning a pawn there at all. Spoke a little too fast there, but that's a-okay. Yeah, Variance is somebody that was on my list, and he says he wants to play, so hopefully we'll be doing a match or a community match very soon. My dirty little secret. Don't wonder. All right. Yeah, I would have loved to have played a6 here, but that's just not working right now. Bishop h5 I'll play. It doesn't win anything, but it does make their king side weak, and I'm all about making king sides weak here, guys. Pawn f5 here. Let's try to open up the pawn structure. That's where it's weak at. You know, a fun move actually to play here after pawn takes is actually not to do that. Oh, pawn takes here. Don't threaten me with a good time. If rook takes on e6, this is called a check. And I like to check here. We can check here. Queen goes to g2. Queen takes on h3 can get played. Queen to f4. Let's play queen to h4 here. And you can take back on g4 here. They take back with the queen here, guys. I have queen to f2 check with rook over to f3 ideas. Even if they don't, let's just play rook f4 anyways with a strong idea if rook takes on g4 here. Let's attack this king. Yeah, it's up to him. Hopping off. Have a great stream. We can do something for soon. Awesome, yeah. He puts the work in, guys. Every time I jump online, that guy is in there. That guy is in there. So rook takes here just wins immediately, right? Because this guy is unprotected. Rook takes g4 would threaten checkmate in 1. So that's why we're not doing that. So let's just play rook takes over here on c4. And again, we'll play rook takes here, which doesn't win the queen, but it's still pretty good. Rook takes in check. Oh, never mind. It does win the queen. I miscalculated. I miscalculated, guys. I accidentally won the queen. How embarrassing. I'm very embarrassed. I didn't mean to win the queen there. I'll keep you my dirty little secret. You analyze ways faster. Thank you. I try to analyze ways faster. Hey, how's it going, chess lover? Oh, I didn't realize it was Derek. Is it Derek the child? Here we go. E4. Let's take that center. Oh, somebody asked for the English, so let's do that. English, C4, D6, G3, Bishop G2. Here we go. Knight to F3, Knight to C3. D4, and we're just going to take that centaur. If they allow you to take the center, guys, we're going to be transposing now into a strong center slash, what is this called? King's Indian defense. Let's play H3, and then knight takes on D4. Let's go ahead and castle. Yeah, it's a great song. I'm not a big fan of these guys, but hey, you got to respect good music when you hear good music. Rook E1 here and defends on E4 here. You can take here right away, but this bishop's a terrible piece. So let's just play B3. Restrain and maintain. I walked alone to get the feeling right. We started making out. Should she hook up my pants? But then I turned on the TV. Yeah, the knight back to D7 here doesn't make much sense. Let's go queen to D2. King H2. We're going to slowly push him off the board. What's your favorite type of music? The one with instruments. My rage. King H2. There's ideas with queen B6 here. And this is one of the problems here, guys. This is a backwards pawn open file here. I might be able just to win this game without trying too hard here. Knight back to C2, knight to E3. Okay, so they put the rook there to defend the pawn. F4 here threatens to play F5, which traps the bishop, so they're going to have to move the knight here, I guess, to B6. Okay. F5 is a move here. B4 is a move here. I'll just play Queen C2 here. I'm not in any hurry here, guys. So here he blinks first. Pawn takes first, making him take it back with the pawn, making this isolated pawn weakness. Then we'll play pawn to E5. Knight here is not good. I believe it's losing. Well, that's just not good at all. Knight just takes here on F5. He just miscalculated. He missed the knight could take there. Pawn takes here, winning a piece here. He might have been trying to take away my defender, and he did it. Pawn takes there. Rook takes on E8. There's just so much space in this game, guys. There's so much space. Ooh, we're winning another piece. Rook takes check with knight takes D5, forking these guys, and you know what? I'm happy to win this guy here. Oof. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I do like that one song. Thanks for asking. Thank you so much for the follow, Ryan, Cobber, and Abram. Oh, I guess they're going to sacrifice the queen. Knight takes on C7. Who would you say is the closest player to you in skill? This person could be considered your rival. As far as a streamer or just a chess player? Because there's many people that are stronger than me. Queen takes here is nice because they can't take here or else this is a checkmate. There's many people that are stronger than me or my skill. But as far as streamers goes, is that what you're asking then? Next one up. Oh, we still got time for a few more games. What opening was I supposed to play next, guys? I should be playing the black pieces next. My two favorite openings, Sicilian. All the Sicilians. You still compete? Depending on the chess tournament if I can. I'm mostly a figurehead now, unfortunately, fortunately, so I don't get to play as much as run everything. All right, here we go. This is the Philippines, guys. E4, let's do it. C5, it's a Sicilian time. That's the Sicilian time. Knight to F3, G6. French or the Dutch? Whoa, those are two different personalities, bro. Two different personalities. Bishop G7. You know what? They are kind of almost similar. They're kind of aggressive, but they're heavily on the pawn structure, which I like. We're playing what is called the Accelerated Dragon here. Can you do the London? I will do the London next for you, my friend. D5 here, and black is better. If you get D5 in this game, you're equal, if not better. In this case, I am better. Awesome. Pawn takes over here. You know, it's better than one pawn in the center. That's two pawns, and here we go. I have two pawns in the center. The other reason why this is a bad move for them to take on C6, and mostly all Sicilians, is that the rook can go to B8 and attack here on B2. Bro, you're too smart. I don't feel very smart. I feel very inadequate. I don't feel smart at all. That's okay. Rook to B8. Let's go queen to B6 and put pressure on B2. Here we go, guys. What's going on, B9? Let's go queen B4 here. Now, there are some really strong threats here with pawn to H5, guys, so I'm going to have to watch out for that. We're going to have to hope for like knight to A4 so I can play queen B4 and go into a good endgame. Pawn takes E4 is a move. Queen B4 is a move. Yeah, this H5 move is really strong. Can I be your prodigy if you coach me? You could be, but like any prodigy, you're going to have to give me money because I don't teach for free. My wife said I can't do that. She said, no more free lessons, Jesse. I said, okay, wifey poo. Okay, wifey poo. I don't know what I'm supposed to play here. Let's go queen B4 here. Threatening bishop takes on H6. And then queen takes knight. Oh, good move. Pawn takes there. H5 is a good move. I think with my knight here, I'm okay. Okay, so H5 here gets played. They want to play H takes G6 here. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Rook H8, then they play pawn H6 check to go for a good endgame. Opponent's playing very well. Very, very, very well. A little too well. No, I'm just kidding. I think they're very much a human player. Okay, F takes G6 here is important to keep protecting on H7 here. Scary, scary chess here. Scary chess. E5 is again the right move. Knight to H5. The only move I can play here because I guards the queen. We're kind of surviving here. Definitely not the chess I want to be playing here though. There is losing variations. Hey, how's it going, Shala? Shala. If they play rook takes on H5, you simply play pawn takes here, And then after queen to g5 check, king to h8, and without the diagonal there, and they don't have enough pieces, it's going to be hard for them to checkmate. Bishop d3, rook to b7, and my other rook can go over to f7, and then their knight could be hanging. Yeah, here we're going to be happy just going into an endgame. I could play queen check here, and then take the knight, though. Should I win a piece? I think queen check. We'll just trade queens here. I don't want to go into any crazy complications. Knight to g3. And then rook to f5. There's no need to trade right away. Yeah, going into keeping in the middle game and winning the piece was not something I would like. Yes. We have Oogie Boogie for coffee, and then we have the pineapple for water. Thank you for the follow. It's the 3-minute arena, but we've only got 9 minutes left, so if you want to play, you're more than welcome to. E5 pawn is actually kind of hard to defend here. Rook takes on e5 will most likely happen next. If f4, we just simply take. Rook to e2, knight takes exclam. Thank you so much for the gift, Everix. Ah, okay, streamer. Thank you for letting me know. Rook takes on e5, why not? Knight goes to d3. Yeah, we'll just take on e5 here. I don't see why not. If you don't see why not, you should. Rook e1 check, knight takes. Let's go rook back to f5 here. Watch the time. We are getting a little bit low there. Bishop a6 I kind of like here, and pawn to e5. Making progress in this game. Rose taking. Give me all the roses. I love roses. King over here. Interesting move. Let's play pawn to e5 to play pawn to e4. Let's keep adding some pressure. Dang. That's not too good. Losing points is not fun. Knight to c5 gets played. Pawn to e4. Putting pressure over here. If they take, we could play rook takes and win a b-hop. And I don't know about you guys, but I love a b-hop. Again, if pawn takes, rook takes here. Restrain and maintain. Bishop a6 makes sense to me. Pawn to e3. Pawn to e2. Let's go ahead and play takes first here, guys. Rook to b6 here for a free tempo attacking the knight. They should not play pawn takes here because knight takes will give a free tempo on the rook. So they have to play the knight back to c5. And then we'll play pawn to e3. I can win another pawn if I want one, but that's not me, guys. Pawn to e3. Hoping for... I don't know. What am I hoping for? Okay, there. We push the pawn. No. Even better, we play rook here. Oh! Rook there would be terrible because the knight to d7 here. Cry. I want to play e2. Rook b8. Oh gosh, I'm just dropping that pawn, huh? Oh, d4. Attacks the knight. Rook b7, attacking the knight. Pawn e2 would be very strong. Also, rook to d5 is still really strong. And also, just winning on time is probably the strongest thing you can do. Just make moves at this point. Let's go ahead and go for it. Oh, wait, do we have enough time? Let me exit out real quick. 7 minutes? Yes, we have time for our last one. Let's see what we get here. Bernard Hopkins. Wow, still playing Instagram tough. What? All right. Oh, we got a grandmaster in here. Why is he slumming it over here, guys? Why is he slumming it? Let's go pawn e4 and take that centaur. Oh, it's Sicilian time. Knight to f3, d4. Knight takes on d4. Oh, this is called the Khan variation. Let's go knight to c3. Knight back to b3. b5 is good. Knight c6 is good. Knight f6 is good. There's just good moves here, guys. Pawn to a4. It's a good idea usually to stop this idea of b5 here. Bishop b4 usually will get played. Bishop d3. If he wants to take a free poon, he's more than welcome to. Pawn takes over here. We'll go ahead and castle. This is known as my Jesse James Gambit. Here I'm going to give up a pawn for hopefully some good play. Here, the next move is typically castles. We're going to play queen to f3 with bishop takes on h7 check ideas. Also, bishop a3 will be a move here to attack the rook. Ah, he brought the bishop back right away. Not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and play the rook to d1 here. Idea is very simple. We're just bringing the rook to an open file here. Knight c5 is not a bad idea, although they are threatening knight to e5 here. So maybe we should play something like bishop e4. Let's try bishop e4, pressure over here. Bishop to a3 will probably be our next move to attack this rook. He's going to be looking for trades here because why not? You're up in material. Bishop a3 here. This comes to bishop d6 ideas. Rook takes on d1, still threatening bishop to d6 over here. And also, probably knight e5 will get played because it makes a one-move threat. We're going to go queen to g3, threatening bishop to d6, now winning a piece. So he's going to have to do a little bit of tinking here because I made a pin here. And also, he has back rank weaknesses here. Just trying to trade off pieces here will not be the antidote. He's going to have to find some other ideas here, too. He has to be careful. Queen takes e5 ideas if the queen moves wave because of back rank checkmate here, too. Whew. Thank you for sharing the live, my friends. Much appreciations. Can you play with me? Sorry, Roy. This is going to be my last game for today. But you're more than welcome to try another day. All right. Here we go. The Grandmaster stops to think. The Grandmaster stops to think. The coffee is hitting hard! Yeah, good, because I have a long day, guys. This is how I start my day off. I still got 8 hours of work after this. And I try to stream 2 hours every day. Are you sure he's a Grandmaster? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. He's an international Grandmaster. So most likely he's a Russian. Whoa, doesn't bishop d6 just win a piece? Queen to a5? What the heck? What did I miscalculate here? Bishop d6. And then bishop just takes here. Ah, this guy's unprotected. Very nice defense here from our esteemed Grandmaster opponent. Rook to d2. Is there a threat here? So rook to d2. Simple idea is having the rook now defended by the knight. So we are threatening to take here. Oh, no, he figured it out. And unfortunately for me, he figured it out in a good way. So we can actually keep our dark square bishop, which is something I would like to do. Because this is going to help maintain pressure. Let's go bishop c7. And then they'll bring the queen to e8. Oh, queen e7. Sure, this is okay for me too. Then I'll go rook back to d1. e5 is a good move here. Oh, I think he saw my idea, bishop to d8. So he's not listening to the stream. Queen f4, putting pressure over here on this guy again. The idea is to remove the bishop so that we can play rook to d8. Again, the Jesse James attack comes with some compensation. Queen f6 here, good move. Dang it. Remember, I can't win if they keep playing good moves. h4, h5, h6 idea. This also stops some of my back rank checkmating ideas. Arr. Let's go queen to g3. Wow, maybe queen f3 was better here. That was unfortunate for me. h5, h6. Oh, bishop to d8 now can get played. Harassing this queen. What did you call me? Bishop to d5 here, attacking the knight. Bishop takes on f6 check. And be less like you. Oh, he's sacrificing the queen. He didn't need to do that. But I am happy he did. Let's go ahead and play knight to c5. Trades are going to be good for us now. His pieces are a little bit discombobulated. So let's try to put pressure on him. Knight takes b7, attacking the bishop. Bishop back to f6. Knight to d6, threatening a trade. And also bishop, knight takes over here. So rook takes on d6 will most likely get played. Rook takes over here. h5. Threatening h6 check to win the bishop. Remember, guys, these guys are GMs. They're not easy dudes, okay? Bishop takes g6 is a very nice touch there. Let's play pawn c3 and hold on to this guy for as long as we can. And rook over to a6. Threatening to take on a5 here. Probably e4 will get played next. Let's go ahead and take on a5 here. And rook takes c3, queen to f4. We're guarding over here. The check is being guarded here too. Actually, bishop g5 loses to rook takes on g5 here. Keep watching the time, guys. Keep watching the time. This is the biggest way that I will lose. Rook a6 here, expecting the check. King goes to h2, queen to e5 here, check. Queen check here. Okay, rook to a8. Now threatening checkmate over here. King over here. You're still threatening checkmate, and then this should lead to mate, right? 1, 2, and we are through. Alrighty, thank you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that. If you haven't already, go ahead and give me a like and a follow. Remember, I am streaming every day for 2 hours in the morning. And NM stands for not much. I don't do very well, but sometimes I do. Well, thank you so much. That was my patented Jesse James Gambit. There we go, guys. Thank you so much for the follow. Nick, Modern, World, Gas, Zass, Bass, Trash. There we go. Oh, guys, we got a celebrity in the house. It's Bullet Chess Girl. How's it going? Bullet Chess Girl's in the house, guys. Bullet Chess Girl's in the house. Whew, okay, that was a fun stream, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Winning against the GM at the end is not bad. Not bad at all. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Let me be a good chess streamer and see if I can pass it on to the next person. Wake up, farm, and stay cozy. I'm going to check out people that I want to raid with my chess.com. Jacozy's typically... Oh, is Gotham online? Let's go ahead and raid Gotham Chess, guys. Maybe he'll say my name. Maybe he'll say, hey, you're that guy that's terrible at chess. And I'm like, that's me. That's me. I'm the guy that's terrible at chess, guys. Let's go ahead and raid Gotham Chess with our people. Guys, the more people that join, I don't think he really cares. But we'll do it anyways. We'll do it anyways, guys. We'll raid him. R-A-I-D. Oops. And then slash. And then let's give it a little thing. And Gotham Chess. He's on my list to play, guys. Don't make me look bad. Make sure that you guys are able to join so it looks good. Let's... Make sure you do that, okay? Oops. Uh-oh. Let's go back over here. Channel. And let's go back over there and let's raid them. Alright, here we go. Raid, raid, raid. Chat. Let's see. All 45 of you. We're going to raid Gotham Chess. Get ready. Just give the love to him. Okay. Let's go ahead and raid now. Let's go raid him.